Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing a new way to play Wugtrio Mill with the newly released sets White Flare and Black Bolt. So with that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which new cards we'll be running. So we do have a full 4-4 line of the Wiglett and Wugtrio. We're not taking any prize cards or doing any damage with this deck. We're mostly interested just in that undersea tunnel for the 3 colorless energies. We can flip 3 coins, and then for each heads we can discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. And then for our draw engine, we have a 4-4 line of the Dunsparce and the Dunsparce for that runaway draw ability. Once during your turn you can draw 3 cards, and if we do so, we shuffle this Pokemon back into our deck with all attached cards. And then moving on to our trainer cards. For our stadium cards, we run the 3 copies of Artazon, where once during each player's turn, they can search out their deck for a basic Pokemon with no rule box and put them onto their bench. And then for our ace spec, we have Neutralization Zone. We get to prevent all damage done to Pokemon that don't have a rule box for both you and your opponent by attacks from your opponent's EXs. And then for our supported cards, we have the 1 copy of Hilda, where you can search out your deck for an evolution Pokemon and an energy card, including special energies. We have the 4 copies of Iono for draw support, as well as hand disruption. The 2 copies of Jacq, where you can search out your deck for 2 evolution Pokemon and put them into your hand. The 1 copy of Xerosic's Machinations, where your opponent discards cards from their hand until they have 3 cards left. And then for our tool cards are the 2 copies of the Gravity Gemstone. If this is attached to a Pokemon in the active spot, it will increase the retreat cost for both active Pokemon by 1 colorless energy more. And then lastly, for our tools, we have the 1 copy of the Handheld Fan. And then for the special energies, we run all 4 copies of the new Ignition Energy from White Flare. This card will provide 3 colorless energies to a evolution Pokemon, and the only drawback is that this is a single use card. At the end of your turn, this energy card is discarded. And then lastly, with the 4 copies of the Reversal Energy. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into some games here. And we get a mulligan. So yeah, we won the coin toss, we decided to go first, had them go second, and we took 2 mulligans. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Hydreigon most likely. Okay, they passed pretty quickly. They just played Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's go for runaway draw. Draw 3. Yeah, let's go for Undersea Tunnel. Hopefully I get some good discards. Yeah, just 1 heads. And, okay, Pidgeot was a good one. ENTM Evolution. Ooh, Ultra Ball. This could be maybe Pidgeot incoming. No, they get Zweilous. Okay, they just pass here. I don't know, maybe let's put Gravity Gemstone. Because they're not attaching any energy to the active. Okay, 2 heads out of 3, that's pretty good. Wow, we get rid of Rare Candy, Petrunt, Pidgeot again. So that's 2 Pidgeots. Okay. So that's pretty good discards. They played the Dunsparce. Yeah, and there's a Hydreigon. Yeah, I don't even know why they attached the, what is that, counter gain? And why they're using Artazon. Okay, I guess for the Dunsparce. And they research. I feel like it's pretty bad to research against a control type deck like this. They get Psychic Energy on Hydreigon, Buddy Poffin. See, runaway draw. Oh no, I think we should. Oh no, maybe let's go for Iono. See, Undersea Tunnel, 1 heads, 2. Okay, 2 out of 3. I'll take 6 cards. Nice, we get the Neo Upper Energy discard in. That's a worthwhile discard. Wow, we used up 3 of the Ignition Energies. They play Crispin. Ooh, they're looking kind of bad. They get Dark Energy. So they were able to search out 2 different energy types. So they're probably going to retreat out. Yes, they do retreat out here into the Hydreigon. Oh wow, they discard our Ignition Energy. Let's see, what else did they discard from us? At least we draw Reversal. Yeah, they just concede here. We get a mulligan. So yeah, they won the coin toss. They decide to go first. How does go second? We just get one basic. Hopefully this isn't a poison donk deck, because if it is, the Wiglet's going down pretty quickly. Serendipity. Still could be maybe poison donk. Buddy Poffin. Okay, looks like it's gonna be Charizard actually. Never mind. Yeah, let's pass. They get the Mew EX. So are they gonna pull off TM Evolution? No, they just attach another Fire Energy and they go for the Iono. So maybe they're anticipating and know that we don't have any bosses in this deck. See, Great Ball, nothing on Great Ball. We still need an Ignition Energy just to use the attack. So, yeah, none there. No Ignition Energy. Yeah, I'm just gonna end turn. Because I'm not gonna take the chance of evolving up one of the Wiglets into Wugtrio and they just snipe it with the Cruel Arrow. So that's not worth it. Defiance Bane. Looks like maybe they just completely forgot that they're not gonna be, I guess, using Charizard here. They get Charmeleon. Looks like they completely just not. Okay, maybe they will use Charizard. They restart for one. At least we have Counter Catcher. Oh wow, Iono. So that's two Counter Catchers on the bottom of the deck. And pretty bad. Let's see what they snipe here. They snipe the active. We need a Counter Catcher here. No dice. Let's go for Undersea Tunnel. Okay, that's not too bad. 6 cards. They rare candy up Charizard. Yeah, and there's the Infernal Rain, so they get the 3 Fire Energies. So they're running at least 7... Oh, 8 Fire Energies here. No, 9. Another Charizard. They're running quite a few fire energies here. Okay, they only get 1 energy off the other Charizard and they Super Rod. 2 fire energies and Pidgeot back in the deck. Wow, 3 Artazon in a row. Okay, we finally get a counter catcher here. Let's gust up Charmander. Put Gravity Gemstone. And only 1 heads, so that's 3 cards. Okay, we got a Super Rod. That's not too bad. So yeah, we need to find that Sacred Ash. I can't believe we have 2 Wiglets in the discard. They use Iono. Yeah, that did buy us a turn here. See, runaway draw. Let's go for Iono. Undersea Tunnel. Let's see how many cards we can discard. 3, 6, 9. That is pretty good. 9 card discard. And I saw their max belt, so that's not too bad. We got rid of their Charizard, Pidgeot, Terra Orb. Wow, look at all those fire energies in play. They got 6, 7, 8, 9 fire energies at least. And then 1 in the discard, which is 10. Yeah, they just concede here. So yeah, we won the coin toss, we decided to go second, had our opponent go first, and looks like it's going to be the Team Rocket's Coughing Wheezing deck. So yeah, I feel like I completely lose this, honestly, because I feel like they're trying to capitalize on the ability here. Since we're not going to be doing any damage here. See, nothing on Great Ball. see, they use our Artazon, so let's see. I forgot what the wheezing does. And they have the regular coughing here that isn't Team Rocket's. Let's see, what is this, from Journey Together? Wow, 3 reversals and no Ignition Energy. Let's go for Runaway Draw. Okay, there we go, we're in business now. Okay, 1 of each. And let's put Ignition Energy on the Wugtrio. Okay, 2 heads. That is pretty decent, actually. I'll take that. So some pretty decent discard. We got 2 of their Weezings. There's a single prizer that's not Team Rockets, as well as the single prizer that is Team Rockets. Explode together now. 40 damage for each Pokemon play with coughing or wheezing in its name. Yeah, let's just pass. Yeah, they got nothing either. They're running reversals themselves. There's Ignition Energy. Pretty lucky. Let's go for Undersea Tunnel. Wow, only 1 heads. I guess it could have been worse. It could have been 0. 2 supporter cards and Rocket's Energy. That's pretty good. And let's see, they Ultra Ball 2 cards away. Super Rod and Rescue Board. I'm guessing they're gonna get the Weezing here. The Rockets. Okay, there it is. Do they have the energy? Wow, they surprisingly do have the energy card. Machinations. Let's gust up their coughing. Because there's really not much we can do here. Not really drawing all too much. Let's pass. Yeah, that at least got to buy us a turn here. Let's see, Great Ball, we need something. Okay, that's good. The Dunsparce. Nice, we get the Wugtrio. Let's go for Runaway Draw. Wow, 3 Dudunsparce. Let's go for Undersea Tunnel. Hopefully we get 2 heads here, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that really paid off. 3 heads. That's 9 cards. A good mix-up. Mostly trainer cards. We got 1 coughing, 1 Rockets Wheezing, and 2 energy cards. 1 reversal, 1 dark. Yeah, they just passed here. Let's play Buddy Poffin. Dusk Ball. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use a Sacred Ash. Go for the Undersea Tunnel. So yeah, at least 2 heads here would be nice. 1, 2. Okay, that's pretty good. 6 cards. And a decent discard. Pretty much 4 trainer cards, 2 of their area zeros, a Rocket's Energy. They just ended turn. So they got 5 cards in their hand. Yeah, let's go for Undersea Tunnel. Okay, so they do use the Miriam from Scarlet Violet base set. 5 cards they shuffled in from their discard pile back into their deck, and they drew 3. If we can get 3 heads next turn, we basically win this, because they only have 9 cards in their hand. I mean, 9 cards in their deck. Let's use Machinations. They'll have to discard, I think, 5 cards. Undersea Tunnel. Wow, we basically win this now. That was 9 cards, 3 heads in a row. They got no more cards, and they lose the game for decking out. Yeah, there we go. Well, those are all the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.